When we go to the theater or to a concert, we're looking forward to seeing your favorite performers perform. Most of us are so enamored with these superstars that we wear shirts with their faces on them and follow them on social media. Celebrities, while being role models for millions, are still human, and they make mistakes that may never be forgotten, just like the rest of us. These celebrities have been arrested for a variety of crimes, including altercations, possession, and speeding, all of which convey a distinct narrative about them. We go through the pasts of most intriguing celebrities to find out that, although they are all different today, they all have remarkable pasts. These are a few celebrities that we like and even look up to for motivation, but who have a criminal background. Let's have a look at the list of 10 celebrities with largely obscure or forgotten criminal records. Number 10. Bruno Mars. Following his arrest in 2010, the highly sought-after composer and music producer was discovered to be in possession of cocaine. All celebrities like partying hard, and wealthy individuals are renowned for partying hard in Las Vegas, called the Sin City. Bruno Mars's good time was interrupted in 2010 when more than 2.5 grams of cocaine was discovered in his toilet at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino. This was before he became a solo performer and dominated the pop charts. Mars pled guilty after being accused of avoiding a trial. The court ordered him to pay $2,000 fine and complete 200 hours of obligatory community service. Mars completed the required community work and paid the monetary fine as a result. His criminal conviction was overturned by the courts in 2012. Number 9. Bill Gates. In his adolescent years, Bill Gates, an apparently modest man with a lot of money, a nerdy look, and a huge heart, was a quiet rebel. He was once caught speeding and driving without a license. He even went so far as to violate stop signs in his rush to drive quickly. But the greatest thing is that he didn't crash, and no one, including himself, was injured. This event happened in 1975, and despite the fact that 2 years had passed, the genius had not learned his lesson. He was detained again on suspicion of driving without license, speeding, and failing to stop at stop signs. This happened at a time when he was already on the fast track to success with Microsoft. Number 8. Christian Slater. Slater's inclusion on the list is expected, if not entirely cliched, given his reputation as Hollywood's bad boy. He's been in trouble with the police since his Hollywood days, with his initial arrest in 1989 for DUI, followed by nearly 10 years of silence until getting arrested for abusing her fiancé. He boarded an aircraft with a pistol in his pocket in 1997, which was the most questionable thing he had ever done. He was jailed again in 2005 when his career hit a snag for ganging up on and sexually abusing a woman on the street. With all these criminal accusations against him, Christian Slater has become practically unstoppable these days. Number 7. Stephen Fry. Yes, it may seem impossible, but this famous British actor, comedian, and writer had a difficult upbringing. He admittedly went insane when he was 17 years old, before fame and fortune licked his feet. He was sentenced to 3 months in jail after being arrested and found guilty of credit card fraud. But rather than becoming a blemish on his record, this event turned out to be a benefit. Following his release, he became very dedicated to his studies, to the point that he was awarded a scholarship to Cambridge University. Number 6. Matthew McConaughey. McConaughey, Woody Harrelson's co-star in True Detective, enjoyed dancing and using marijuana around the turn of the century, much like his co-star. Neighbors had had enough of him and contacted the police, who broke down McConaughey's door and discovered him nude, high, and playing bongo drums. In addition, while resisting arrest, McConaughey reportedly refused to put on his trousers and even pushed the officer. McConaughey was arrested as anticipated, and after spending 9 hours in prison, he was released on $1,000 bail. Fortunately, the drug charges were dismissed when the actor from Beach Bum admitted guilt to a noise complaint. They searched his home and discovered suspicious quantity of marijuana, but fortunately, all drug charges were ultimately dismissed with the exception of the noise complaint from his neighbors. He was fined $50 for it. Number 5. Woody Harrelson. This is really unexpected. Woody Harrelson, well known for his roles in The Hunger Games and True Detective, was a marijuana-addicted, hard-partying type of man. In 1982, authorities saw Harrelson dancing in the street when they attempted to arrest him. He escaped to Columbus, Ohio, the party capital of the world. Fortunately, he was able to get out from the mess after paying a fee, though he did face a little bit of legal trouble while challenging state marijuana laws. A more startling aspect of Harrelson's background, according to reports, is that his father was a crime boss convicted of assassinating a federal judge. Number 4. Tim Allen. Allen, who is best known for classic roles such as Tim Taylor and Santa Claus, had a criminal background 10 years before stepping into Hollywood. He was caught for drug possession in 1978 and faced a sentence of 7 years in jail. However, after providing crucial information on members engaged in the drug trafficking business, he was only imprisoned for 2.5 years. He definitely stopped using drugs after that, but he was arrested for drunk driving again in 1997. Number 3. Kiefer Sutherland. You may wonder why Kiefer Sutherland is so high on the list of 10 celebrities with criminal records, given how many celebrities drive drunk so often. Sutherland, in reality, has struggled with addiction for years and has courageously acknowledged it publicly. His honesty and determination to overcome his problems are commendable, but he hasn't had much luck. He has been arrested 4 times for DUI in the last 2 decades, specifically in 1989, 1993, 2004, and 2007. Overall, he has spent a total of 48 days in jail. Number 2. Matthew Broderick. His vehicle crashed head-on with another vehicle while on vacation in Northern Ireland with his then-girlfriend Jennifer Grey of Dirty Dancing fame. The second vehicle's driver and passenger both died on the scene. Jennifer Grey later said that the event had shaken her to the core and that it had destroyed her Hollywood career. Broderick was only fined $175 for reckless driving at the end of it all, and he went on to have a reasonably successful career over the following 25 years. The victim's family was furious, calling the incident a travesty of justice. What are your thoughts? Number 1. Will Smith. Who'd have you guessed right? Back in 1989, when this soon-to-be megastar was still the king of Philadelphia rap, he was involved in a severe instance of human abuse. A few days after Smith's Grammy victory, his personal bodyguard was accused of repeatedly assaulting a guy, leaving him almost blind and crippled. Smith said he was there throughout the attack but never touched the victim. People were all too familiar with the technique of a young rapper gloating about recent success by beating up a guy, then putting the blame on someone else, so public opinion was against him. The accusation against Smith were ultimately dismissed, whatever the truth was. Is your favorite celebrity on the list? Has your viewpoint changed as a result of knowing about their criminal histories? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notification for our future content. With that being said, see you in the next one.